Hello everyone. This audiobook contains master words with meaning, examples, synonym and antonym. Monastic. Monastic is an adjective that relates to or is characteristic of a monastery or monasticism, which is a way of life associated with religious seclusion, asceticism, and devotion. It often refers to practices and lifestyles that involve living in a religious community away from the secular world. Examples: 1. The monastic lifestyle requires adherents to live in simplicity, dedicating themselves to prayer, meditation, and service. 2. The monastery's architecture showcased the traditional monastic design, featuring austere lines and simple aesthetics. Synonyms for monastic: 1. Religious. 2. Devotional. 3. Ascetic. 4. Hermetic. 5. Contemplative. Antonyms for monastic: 1. Secular. 2. Worldly. 3. Non-religious. 4. Lavish. 5. Extravagant. Monetary. Monetary is an adjective that pertains to money, currency, or finances. It refers to matters related to the use, circulation, or management of money within an economy or financial system. Examples: 1. The government implemented a new monetary policy to control inflation and stabilize the economy. 2. The company's success is reflected in its strong monetary gains over the past fiscal year. Synonyms for monetary: 1. Financial. 2. Fiscal. 3. Economic. 4. Pecuniary. 5. Budgetary. Antonyms for monetary: 1. Non-financial. 2. Non-economic. 3. Non-monetary. 4. Non-budgetary. 5. Non-fiscal. Monochromatic. Monochromatic is an adjective used to describe something that consists of or displays a single color or a narrow range of shades of a single color. It is often used in visual arts and design. Examples: 1. The artist's painting was intentionally monochromatic, using varying shades of blue to create a calming and harmonious effect. 2. The minimalist interior design featured monochromatic tones of gray and white, giving the space a clean and modern look. Synonyms for monochromatic: 1. Unicolor. 2. Single colored. 3. Monochrome. 4. Uniform. 5. Homogeneous. Antonyms for monochromatic: 1. Multicolored. 2. Polychromatic. 3. Variegated. 4. Colorful. 5. Diverse. Monolithic. Monolithic is an adjective used to describe something that is large, massive, and uniform in structure, often implying a lack of diversity or variation. It can also refer to something that is imposing and difficult to break down due to its size or complexity. Examples: 1. The ancient monolithic statues of Easter Island continue to captivate visitors with their mysterious presence. 2. The corporation's decision-making process seemed monolithic, with decisions coming from a central authority without much input from others. Synonyms for monolithic: 1. Massive. 2. Homogeneous. 3. Uniform. 4. Unvarying. 5. Solid. Antonyms for monolithic: 1. Diverse. 2. Varied. 3. Heterogeneous. 4. Flexible. 5. Disparate. Monosyllabic. Monosyllabic is an adjective that describes a word or speech characterized by having only one syllable. It can also refer to a person's communication style being brief and consisting of short, simple words. Examples: 1. The word cat is a monosyllabic word. 2. His monosyllabic responses during the interview made it difficult for the conversation to flow. Synonyms for monosyllabic: 1. Short. 2. Concise. 3. Terse. 4. Brief. 5. Succinct. Antonyms for monosyllabic: 1. Multisyllabic. 2. Wordy. 3. Loquacious. 4. Expressive. 5. Eloquent. Monotony. Monotony refers to the state of being tedious, repetitive, and lacking variety or interest. It describes situations or experiences that are dull and unchanging. Examples: 1. The monotony of his daily routine, involving the same tasks and activities, started to wear on him. 2. The long hours of data entry in the office led to a sense of monotony among the employees. Synonyms for monotony: 1. Sameness. 2. Tediousness. 3. Boredom. 4. Repetition. 5. Tedium. Antonyms for monotony: 1. Variety. 2. Diversity. 3. Excitement. 4. Novelty. 5. Stimulation. Montage. Montage refers to the technique of creating a single composition by combining various elements, such as images, sounds, or texts. It's often used in filmmaking, visual arts, and music to create a cohesive and impactful piece. Examples: 1. The film director used a montage to show the protagonist's transformation over time, capturing significant moments in a brief sequence. 2. The artist's collage was a beautiful montage of newspaper clippings, photographs, and painted elements that conveyed a complex narrative. Synonyms for montage: 1. Collage. 2. Assemblage. 3. Compilation. 4. Mosaic. 5. Medley. Antonyms for montage: 1. Disarray. 2. Disconnection. 3. Unorganized. 4. Separation. 5. Individual pieces. Monumental. Monumental is an adjective used to describe something that is extremely large, impressive, significant, or of great importance. It often refers to things that are grand in scale or have historical or cultural significance. Examples: 1. The construction of the monumental skyscraper changed the city's skyline and became a symbol of modern architecture. 2. The historian's research unearthed a monumental discovery, shedding new light on ancient civilizations. Synonyms for monumental: 1. Impressive. 2. Massive. 3. Grand. 4. Majestic. 5. Monumentous. Antonyms for monumental: 1. Insignificant. 2. Small. 3. Trivial. 4. Minor. 5. Ordinary. Moodiness. Moodiness refers to a tendency to experience frequent changes in mood, often leading to periods of gloominess, irritability, or sadness. It can describe a person's disposition to be emotionally variable. Examples: 1. Her moodiness made it difficult for her friends to predict her reactions, as she could go from cheerful to sullen without warning. 2. The actor's moodiness affected his interactions on set, sometimes causing tension among the cast and crew. Synonyms for moodiness: 1. Temperament. 2. Emotional variability. 3. Irritability. 4. Unpredictability 5. Volatility. Antonyms for moodiness. 1. Equanimity 2. Stability 3. Consistency 4. Serenity 5. Calmness. Moratorium. A moratorium is a temporary suspension, halt, or delay in a particular activity, usually with the intention of reviewing, reassessing, or addressing certain issues. It's often used in legal, financial, or administrative contexts. Examples. 1. The government announced a moratorium on new construction projects in the flood-prone area until proper drainage systems could be implemented. 2. The bank offered a moratorium on loan repayments for 6 months to provide relief to borrowers affected by the economic downturn. Synonyms for moratorium. 1. Suspension 2. Halt 3. Delay 4. Freeze 5. Reprieve. Antonyms for moratorium. 1. Continuation 2. Resumption 3. Progress 4. Advancement 5. Onward movement. Morbid. Morbid is an adjective that refers to something that is unhealthy, abnormal, or related to death and disease in an unpleasant or excessive way. It can also describe a fascination with dark or grim subjects. Examples. 1. Her constant focus on morbid topics like death and decay was starting to concern her friends. 2. The artist's paintings had a morbid quality, depicting scenes of decay and despair. Synonyms for morbid. 1. Unhealthy 2. Gruesome 3. Macabre 4. Dark 5. Gloomy. Antonyms for morbid. 1. Healthy 2. Normal 3. Positive 4. Wholesome 5. Bright. Mores. Mores are the established customs, traditions, and social norms of a particular group or society. They often dictate acceptable behavior and conduct within that cultural context. Examples. 1. In some cultures, the mores around family structure and relationships are deeply ingrained and strictly followed. 2. The changing mores of modern society have led to shifts in attitudes toward gender roles and relationships. Synonyms for mores. 1. Customs 2. Traditions 3. Norms 4. Conventions 5. Practices. Antonyms for mores. 1. Anomalies 2. Aberrations 3. Deviations 4. Departures 5. Nonconformities. Moribund. Moribund is an adjective that describes something that is in a state of decline, stagnation, or near failure. It can refer to something that is dying, stagnant, or lacking vitality and growth. Examples. 1. The company's moribund sales figures indicated a need for drastic changes in its business strategy. 2. The once thriving town had become moribund after the closure of its major industries. Synonyms for moribund. 1. Declining 2. Stagnant 3. Dying 4. Inactive 5. Languishing. Antonyms for moribund. 1. Thriving 2. Flourishing 3. Active 4. Vital 5. Vibrant. Morose. Morose is an adjective used to describe a person's disposition or behavior as sullen, gloomy, or withdrawn. It often refers to someone who appears unhappy, pessimistic, or ill-humored. Examples. 1. She seemed unusually morose at the party, avoiding conversations and sitting alone in a corner. 2. The rainy weather made him feel morose and reflective, lost in his thoughts. Synonyms for morose. 1. Gloomy. 2. Sullen. 3. Dour. 4. Melancholic. 5. Grumpy. Antonyms for morose. 1. Cheerful. 2. Happy. 3. Optimistic. 4. Light-hearted. 5. Pleasant. Mortician. Mortician is a professional who is responsible for preparing and handling deceased bodies for burial or cremation. They often work in funeral homes and provide various services related to funeral arrangements and the care of the deceased. Examples. 1. The mortician carefully embalmed the body and ensured that all the necessary arrangements were made for the funeral. 2. The family met with the mortician to discuss the details of the memorial service and select a casket. Synonyms for mortician. 1. Funeral director. 2. Undertaker. 3. Embalmer. 4. Funeral planner. 5. Mortuary specialist. Antonyms for mortician. 1. Medical professional. 2. Healer. 3. Lifesaver. 4. Rescuer. 5. Paramedic. Mortify. To mortify is a verb that means to cause someone to feel deeply embarrassed, ashamed, or humiliated. It can also refer to self-discipline or self-denial for the purpose of controlling desires or impulses. Examples. 1. She was mortified when she realized she had mispronounced the guest's name in front of everyone. 2. His parents' public display of affection mortified him, as he found it embarrassing. Synonyms for mortify. 1. Embarrass. 2. Shame. 3. Humiliate. 4. Abash. 5. Disgrace. Antonyms for mortify. 1. Praise. 2. Flatter. 3. Boost. 4. Encourage. 5. Compliment. Mosaic. A mosaic is a design or pattern created by arranging small pieces of colored material, such as stone, glass, or tile, into a surface. It can also refer to a picture or pattern created by combining various elements or components. Examples. 1. The artist spent months creating a stunning mosaic mural that depicted scenes from the city's history. 2. The garden pathway was adorned with a beautiful mosaic made of colored stones and tiles. Synonyms for mosaic. 1. Collage. 2. Patchwork. 3. Montage. 4. Assemblage. 5. Inlay. Antonyms for mosaic. 1. Uniformity. 2. Monotony. 3. Homogeneity. 4. Sameness. 5. Simplicity. Mote. Mote is a tiny particle or speck, often referring to a small piece of dust or a minuscule object that is barely visible to the naked eye. Examples. 1. The sunlight streaming through the window revealed countless motes of dust floating in the air. 2. As she examined the old book, she noticed a single mote of ink on the edge of the page. Synonyms for mote. 1. Speck. 2. Particle. 3. Atom. 4. Grain. 5. Dot. Antonyms for mote. 1. Clump. 2. Lump. 3. Mass. 4. Chunk. 5. Bulk. Motif. A motif is a recurring theme, idea, pattern, or element in literature, art, music, or design that carries symbolic significance and contributes to the overall meaning or aesthetic of the work. Examples: 1. In the novel, the motif of darkness and light was used to represent the protagonist's internal struggles. 2. The floral motif woven into the fabric of the tapestry added an elegant touch to the room. Synonyms for motif: 1. Theme. 2. Pattern. 3. Design. 4. Symbol. 5. Element. Antonyms for motif: 1. Randomness. 2. Anomaly. 3. Aberration. 4. Irregularity. 5. Unrelated. Motley. Motley is an adjective used to describe something that is made up of a variety of different and often contrasting elements, colors, or individuals. It implies a mixture or assortment of diverse components. Examples: 1. The motley crew of adventurers came from different backgrounds, each with their own unique skills and personalities. 2. The art gallery featured a motley collection of paintings, sculptures, and installations that span various artistic styles. Synonyms for motley: 1. Diverse. 2. Varied. 3. Heterogeneous. 4. Mixed. 5. Assorted. Antonyms for motley: 1. Uniform. 2. Homogeneous. 3. Consistent. 4. Unvarying. 5. Alike. Mottled. Mottled is an adjective used to describe something that has a varied or uneven distribution of colors, often creating a spotted or streaked appearance. It can also refer to something marked with patches or spots of different shades. Examples: 1. The mottled leaves of the forest floor showcased a range of autumnal hues, creating a beautiful mosaic. 2. The mottled pattern on the butterfly's wings served as camouflage against tree bark and leaves. Synonyms for mottled: 1. Speckled. 2. Streaked. 3. Spotted. 4. Variegated. 5. Patchy. Antonyms for mottled: 1. Uniform. 2. Even. 3. Solid. 4. Homogeneous. 5. Smooth. Muddle. Muddle is a verb that means to confuse, mix up, or make things disordered and unclear. It can refer to both physical and mental confusion or disorder. Examples: 1. The chef accidentally muddled the ingredients, causing the recipe to turn out completely different from what was intended. 2. The complex instructions were so poorly written that they only served to muddle the students' understanding. Synonyms for muddle: 1. Confuse. 2. Disorganized. 3. Jumble. 4. Mix up. 5. Befuddle. Antonyms for muddle: 1. Clarify. 2. Organize. 3. Arrange. 4. Systematize. 5. Order. Muggy. Muggy is an adjective used to describe weather that is warm and humid, making the air feel damp and uncomfortable. It often implies a lack of freshness and clarity in the atmosphere. Examples: 1. The muggy weather made it difficult to enjoy outdoor activities, as the air felt heavy and stifling. 2. The windows were covered in condensation due to the muggy conditions, creating a foggy view outside. Synonyms for muggy: 1. Humid. 2. Sultry. 3. Close. 4. Stuffy. 5. Oppressive. Antonyms for muggy: 1. Dry. 2. Cool. 3. Refreshing 4. Clear 5. Pleasant. Multifaceted. Multifaceted is an adjective used to describe something that has many different aspects, sides, or facets. It implies complexity and a variety of elements. Examples: 1. Her personality is so multifaceted that it's hard to predict how she'll react in different situations. 2. The novel offers a multifaceted exploration of human emotions, relationships, and societal issues. Synonyms for multifaceted: 1. Complex 2. Diverse 3. Varied 4. Multidimensional 5. Multifacete. Antonyms for multifaceted: 1. Simple 2. One-dimensional 3. Uncomplicated. 4. Limited 5. Singular. Multifarious. Multifarious is an adjective that describes something that is diverse, varied, and having many different parts, elements, or forms. It refers to the presence of a wide range of different things. Examples: 1. The city's population was a multifarious mix of cultures and backgrounds, creating a rich tapestry of traditions. 2. The museum showcased a multifarious collection of art, ranging from classical paintings to contemporary sculptures. Synonyms for multifarious: 1. Diverse 2. Varied 3. Many-sided 4. Heterogeneous 5. Assorted. Antonyms for multifarious: 1. Uniform 2. Homogeneous 3. Singular 4. Monotonous 5. Unvaried. Multiform. Multiform is an adjective used to describe something that exists in various forms or has many different shapes, structures, or manifestations. Examples: 1. The artist's sculpture gallery displayed a multiform collection of works, showcasing her versatility and creativity. 2. The concept of beauty is multiform and can be expressed through a variety of physical and artistic qualities. Synonyms for multiform: 1. Diverse 2. Varied 3. Many-sided 4. Versatile 5. Heterogeneous. Antonyms for multiform: 1. Uniform 2. Homogeneous 3. Identical 4. Monotonous 5. Unvaried. Multilingual. Multilingual is an adjective that describes someone who is proficient in or able to speak multiple languages, or something that involves or uses several different languages. Examples: 1. Growing up in a culturally diverse neighborhood, he became multilingual, speaking English, Spanish, and Chinese fluently. 2. The international conference required the use of multilingual interpreters to facilitate communication among attendees from various countries. Synonyms for multilingual: 1. Polyglot 2. Bilingual 3. Linguistic 4. Polylingual 5. Multilanguage. Antonyms for multilingual: 1. Monolingual 2. Unilingual 3. Non-linguistic 4. Monoglot 5. Single language. Multiplicity. Multiplicity refers to a large number or variety of things or elements. It suggests the presence of multiple instances or occurrences. Examples: 1. The multiplicity of opinions within the group made it challenging to reach a consensus. 2. The company's success can be attributed to the multiplicity of products it offers, catering to various customer needs. Synonyms for multiplicity: 1. Abundance 2. Variety 3. Diversity 4. Plenitude 5. Numerousness. Antonyms for multiplicity. 1. Singularity 2. Scarcity 3. Uniformity 4. Paucity 5. Fewness. Mundane. Mundane is an adjective that describes something as ordinary, commonplace, or lacking in excitement or interest. It refers to things that are routine and everyday rather than extraordinary. Examples. 1. After the thrilling adventure, returning to his mundane office job felt quite dull. 2. The book offered a refreshing perspective on the mundane aspects of daily life, making readers appreciate the little things. Synonyms for mundane. 1. Ordinary 2. Common 3. Routine 4. Everyday 5. Average. Antonyms for mundane. 1. Extraordinary 2. Exciting 3. Unique 4. Remarkable 5. Exceptional. Munificent. Munificent is an adjective that describes someone who is very generous or willing to give freely. A person or action that is munificent goes beyond what is expected in terms of generosity or largesse. Here are 2 examples to illustrate its usage. Examples. 1. Despite facing financial difficulties, the munificent philanthropist donated a substantial sum to multiple charities, helping countless individuals in need. 2. The company's munificent bonus program not only included financial rewards but also all expenses paid vacations for its top-performing employees. Synonyms. 1. Generous 2. Bountiful 3. Lavish 4. Liberal 5. Magnanimous. Antonyms. 1. Stingy 2. Miserly 3. Tight-fisted 4. Greedy 5. Selfish. Mural. A mural is a large artwork or painting that is typically created directly on a wall or a surface, often in public spaces such as buildings, streets, or public squares. Murals can be highly detailed and expressive, often conveying cultural, social, or political messages. Here are 2 examples to illustrate its usage. Examples. 1. The artist was commissioned to paint a stunning mural on the side of the community center, depicting scenes from the town's history and celebrating its diversity. 2. The subway station was transformed into an art gallery with vibrant murals that covered the walls, adding a sense of creativity and vibrancy to the urban environment. Synonyms. 1. Fresco 2. Wall painting 3. Mosaic 4. Artwork 5. Painting. Antonyms. 1. Blank wall 2. Bare surface 3. Minimalist 4. Undecorated 5. Plain wall. Murky. The word murky is an adjective used to describe something that is unclear, dark, or clouded, often in a figurative sense. It can refer to something that is difficult to understand or lacks clarity. Here are 2 examples to illustrate its usage. Examples. 1. The details of the incident were still murky, and conflicting reports made it challenging to determine what really happened. 2. The murky waters of the lake concealed the hidden dangers lurking beneath the surface. Synonyms. 1. Cloudy 2. Obscure 3. Unclear 4. Hazy 5. Confused. Antonyms. 1. Clear. 2. Transparent 3. Lucid 4. Distinct 5. Evident. Muse. The word muse can be used as both a noun and a verb. As a noun, it refers to a source of creative inspiration, often a person or an idea that stimulates a creative process. As a verb, it means to ponder, think deeply, or reflect. Noun meaning muse. A muse is a source of inspiration for creative endeavors. Examples. 1. The ancient forest served as the artist's muse, inspiring her to paint breathtaking landscapes. 2. The poet found his muse in the words of a classic novel, using its themes to fuel his new collection of poems. Synonyms. 1. Inspiration. 2. Stimulus. 3. Spark. 4. Influencer. 5. Catalyst. Antonyms. 1. Blockage. 2. Hindrance. 3. Inhibition. 4. Repellent. 5. Detractor. Verb meaning muse. To muse is to think deeply or contemplate something. Examples. 1. As he gazed out of the window, he began to muse about the meaning of life and his purpose in the world. 2. She would often muse over her past decisions, wondering how her life might have turned out differently. Synonyms. 1. Ponder. 2. Reflect. 3. Contemplate. 4. Meditate. 5. Speculate. Antonyms. 1. Ignore. 2. Disregard. 3. Neglect. 4. Overlook. 5. Dismiss.